on the last episode of SCTV.
Yes, but Mr. Apollonio, I specifically asked for a screening room in my home to accommodate 200 people. A 35-seater just won't do. An east wing? All right, an east wing. How much will that cost? $500,000. Well, all right, go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead and build that east wing. I'll get a check over to you right away, Joe. All right. Yeah, well, it'll work for Robin Hood. He wasn't such a bad guy. Let's see now. I need a celebrity that has so much money that when this canceled check shows up, you won't even notice.
I never earned $499,975. I never did a farm report show. Yet it says here I owe $250,000 in income tax based on earnings of this amount, which I never received, for a show which I never did. I wasn't planning to take this all the way to the media right away, but I'm growing more and more concerned about this situation, and maybe by talking to you, it's the best way to get to the bottom of this whole matter.
Well, Fred, if there's anything I can do, if I can use my influence as a journalist in any way.
Maybe it's just a simple mistake, but maybe, just maybe, this whole thing is big enough to bring this station to its knees.
Tonight's top story, fraud and embezzlement to the tune of $500,000. According to a source close to this reporter, a forged check in the amount of $499,975 was issued to celebrity Fred Willard from the SCTV studios.
So, I understand we have a little problem regarding Guy Caballero.
I don't think they should have been disappeared.
Gentlemen, please, what we are dealing with here is a criminal, a check forger, a man who betrayed his trust, a man who could ruin us all, I might add. Therefore, I have decided to fire Guy Caballero.
No, it must have been some sort of accounting error. I'm quite sure. You want me to what?
Monday morning, Guy, 8 o'clock. Nothing to worry about. You'll know everybody there. We just want you to clear up a few things for us.
Hello, Carlos. Yes. I want you to fuel up the 727, have it ready for takeoff. Monday morning, 9 o'clock. Yes. I think I might just be going on a long vacation.
Tired of ordinary television? Don't touch that dial. SCTV is now on the air. Starring John Candy, Joe Flaherty, Eugene Levy, Andrea Martin, Moranis, Catherine O'Hara, Martin Short, and Dave Thomas. Television like you've never seen it before. This is the SCTV Television Network. On today's episode of SCTV.
Kathleen, send in Guy Caballero.
Howdy doody, everybody.
All right, gentlemen, let's get this meeting started.
Before we get started, Mr. Hirschman, I'd like to pass out a few gifts I got for the fellas here. Oh, Josh, I got you a California fruit pack there, see? That's straight from the missions, and, you know, the marmalade's good because it's Knott's Berry Farm. Oh, and, Abe, I know how much you like to drink, so I got, look, vodka. 3 little mini... Yes, that's from Allegheny Airlines, so you know that's good.
That's very sweet.
Bro, look at that. Cleveland. No. Cleveland in the summer, Cleveland in the winter.
Beautiful. Look at the generosity of the man.
Benny, a Hebrew national bologna. That's for you.
Guy, there's no pork in that, is there?
Oh, no, that's pure beef. Just shanks and shoulders. Pork and Hebrew national. There you are, Sid. I got that for you.
Thanks, Guy.
Sure thing.
Rate it, Sid.
Take a look at that.
What, is that special? Just to say I'm thinking of you, love, Guy.
Well,
A whole buck.
I'm sorry, Sid. You're a hard guy to shop for, so that's the best I can do.
Ah, that's all right. I like this.
Oh, and I didn't forget you, Mr. Hirschman. There.
Oh, thank you, Guy. Look at that. Now, concerning this forgery, man.
Why don't you open it up?
Guy, this is serious business. Your whole future could be at stake.
Oh, future schmoocher. Come on, open it up.
All right. It's a watch. Thank you, Guy.
Beautiful. Yeah, but it's not a regular watch. Look, the arms don't move. The legs move. And they go in all different directions. Look, just like you, crazy legs. They're just going all over the place.
Guy, this is serious business. You know why you're here. You know what you've been accused of. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I'm guilty. Guilty as charged.
That's it? That's all you're going to say?
Well, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for an explanation.
Will you lighten up on the man, Hirschman? He's answered your questions. What more do you want?
Gentlemen. Now, look, I hate a thief as much as any of you. I can live with a murderer, a rapist, a traitor, a Judas, a cheeser, even a midget like Billy Barty. See, I have this theory that whenever you mention Billy Barty's name, you're always sure to get a laugh from someone. Penny, I saw you laughing at
Oh, will you get on with it, please?
All right, what I'm trying to say, gentlemen, is that I'm glad that you caught me. Because if you hadn't have caught me, I might have forged more checks. I might have forged 2 or 3 or maybe even 4. I'm really ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed. I really am.
Oh, cut the act, Guy. Who do you think you're kidding?
You've got a cold heart, crazy legs.
Don't call me crazy legs. How can you be so short-sighted?
Short-sighted? Like Billy Barty?
Guy, let me ask you one question. Did you forge any more checks?
What is this? Are you calling me a liar? Because if you are,
Guy, I have here a little check for $750,000 made out to Phil Ford and Mimi Hines. And our handwriting expert says it's another one of your forgeries.
Phil Ford and Mimi Hines, I don't think well, maybe I did make that one, but that's the only one.
That's 2, Guy. Were there any more checks?
Oh, wait a minute. What is this, a witch hunt? Is this the McCarthy hearings now?
Why don't you leave him alone, Hirschman? You're big off.
The file's full of them. And there's more to come.
Hundreds of forged checks. Tony Orlando, Smiley Burnett, Marty Allen, London Lee, Gary Coleman, a little kid, Guy, Gary Coleman.
Well, he may be little, but he's not as little as Billy Barty.
That's it. You're fired. As far as I'm concerned, you'll never work in this organization again. You're a thief and a lowlife. Now get out of my sight.
No, wait a minute, Mr. Hirschman. You can't do this to me. Look, this is the only job that I ever had. I've got to keep it. You don't understand.
Hands on his knees, Hirschman.
All right. You can have your job back.
I say we vote first.
What?
Well, just to make it legal.
All right. All in favor of Guy keeping his job, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Nay. I just want to go on record. You've got your job back.
All right.
On one condition. As part of your rehabilitation, you produce a film at your own expense on drug abuse or herpes, whatever.
You just make one film, that's all?
That's what I said. Now get out of my sight.
I'm Floyd Robertson.
And I'm Earl Camembert.
And this is an SCTV News Update. And now, here with the latest on that SCTV check forgery scandal is Earl Camembert. Earl.
Thanks, Floyd. Guy Caballero, head of the SCTV Network, admitted to the SCTV Board of Directors today that he had indeed forged over 1,500 checks, totaling $350 million, which he used to remodel the house he affectionately refers to as Casa del Forgio. In a startling display of leniency, the SCTV Board of Directors chose not to fire Mr. Caballero, but instead signed him to a new multi-year contract as head of the network. The sole dissenting vote was cast by board chairman Alan Crazy Legs Hirschman, whose hold on the chairmanship, according to Mr. Caballero, is tenuous to say the least. Mr. Caballero was quoted as saying that Hirschman waffled throughout the entire meeting. In fact, said Caballero, he waffled so much, I thought I was in the International House of Pancakes. We have a live hookup with Mr. Caballero from his office here at the SCTV studios. Good evening, Mr. Caballero.
Good evening, Earl. I thought it would be appropriate at this time to make a statement to you, the viewers, regarding the dramatic events that have transpired in the past few days. You see, when a person is in a position of power, like myself, or the Reverend Moon, for example, or even Al Capone in his day, there's always the temptation to abuse that power. Now, in my case, I forged some checks. That's what they call a white-collar crime. Just a couple of paper transactions, shuffling numbers. Nobody cares about white-collar crime. The police don't even care, but still, it was wrong. Now, like lots of people, I tried to live beyond my means, trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know, always wanting a newer car, a bigger television set. I see some of you people out there trying to make a mad scramble for everything you can get your hands on. Me, gimme, gimme, gimme. Well, stop it. I did, and I feel good about myself. I've still got my job, my big house, and more important, I've got a chance to right the wrong that I've done by the good example I will set in the future. And if you can find it in your hearts to forgive me only half as much as I've forgiven myself, well, then I won't feel too bad about this whole sordid mess. Good night.